How to build Sambilatu for medicinal plants at home. Sambilatu is one of the many medicinal plants needed in the traditional medicine industry in Indonesia, has even been determined to be developed as a drug phytopharmaca. Quite a lot of claims are showing the benefits of Sambilatu in traditional medicine, such as to increase body resistance against germ infections, diarrhea, liver disorders, and antibacterial. Currently, raw materials for traditional medicine industry are taken from wild plants with very diverse environmental conditions. This causes the resulting quality of Simplicia is very diverse as well. Therefore, standard cultivation techniques need to be applied in order to obtain sufficient quantities of raw materials, quality according to standard, and continuity of raw material supply can be guaranteed. Sambilatu planting can be done inside the polybag or directly in the field. However, to obtain a lot of raw materials and continuous planting should be done directly in the field. 1. Growing requirements. Naturally, Sambilatu grows from coastal plains to 600 meters above sea level, with rainfall of 2,000 to 3,000 millimeters per year. This plant needs a lot of sunlight or a little shade. Sambilatu able to grow almost on all types of land. However, to produce maximum production, soil conditions are needed, such as adosol and latosol. 2. Material plant. Sambilatu can be propagated vegetatively or by cuttings, or generative or with seeds. Seedling by seed is done by soaking the seeds first for 24 hours and then dried before sowing. The seeding is done on a bed with mixed soil, sand and manure media in a ratio of 1:1:1. Germination will occur about 7 days later. After having 5 leaves, the seeds are then transferred to the polybags with a medium of mixed soil mixture, sand, and manure. The seeds can be moved to the field after 21 days. The seeds from cuttings are taken from 3 segments of the 1-year-old shoot. Seed cuttings are ready to be moved to the field after the age of 21 days. The seeds of the cuttings flower faster than the seeds of the seeds. 3. Soil processing. Soil processing is done to obtain loose soil by way of megapu and digging the ground as deep as approximately 30 centimeters. The soil should be cleaned from twigs to twigs and scraps until the rest of the plants are difficult to rot. Drainage channels should be considered, especially on flat land should not occur inundation, poor drainage. Drainage maintenance and maintenance is intended to avoid the development of plant diseases. 4. Planting. To produce maximum plant growth, the recommended planting distance is 40 by 50 centimeters or 30 by 40 centimeters adjusted to the level of soil fertility. Planting can be done on beds and bunds adapted to the condition of the land. 5. Fertilization. The availability of nutrients such as N, P, and K also determine the production and quality of Simplicia sambilatu. The recommended fertilizer for bitter plants includes manure, urea fertilizer, SP236 and KCl. Manure is given a week before planting. The recommended dosage of manure ranges from 10 to 20 tons per hectare, adjusted for soil fertility. On poor soil and less friable, it is recommended to provide more manure. Recommended dosage of artificial fertilizer is 100 to 200 kilograms of urea, 150 kilograms of SP236, 100 to 200 kilograms of KCl per hectare. Fertilizer SP until 36 and KCl are given at planting time, while urea is given twice, i.e. at age 1 and 2 months after planting, each up to half dose. 6. Maintenance. Maintenance needs to be done so that the plant can grow well. Weeding done as needed tailored to the conditions of weed development. In addition, drainage should also be maintained to avoid puddles. Plant-disturbing organisms such as pests and diseases found to attack the bitter plantation are Aphis spp and Sclerotium sp. Sclerotium sp often attacks Sambilatu especially during the rainy season, and causes the plants to wither. The use of clove powder or eugenol can prevent the spread of Sclerotium sp. 7. Cropping pattern. Until now Sambilatu has not been widely cultivated. The low productivity of crops and the level of income obtained from the cultivation of Sambilatu in monoculture causes the farmers are not interested to cultivate Sambilatu. Sambilatu cultivation intercropping with food crops is one way to attract farmers to develop Sambilatu. Sambilatu allows for intercropping because this plant is able to grow and produce a good quality in shaded conditions. 8. Harvest. Harvest should be done before the flowering plants, i.e. about 2 to 3 months after planting. Harvesting is done by cutting the main stem about 10 centimeters above the soil surface. The next harvest can be done 2 months after the first harvest. Tapioca production can reach 35 tons of fresh biomass per ha, or about 3 to 3.5 tons of Simplicia per ha. Biomass crops cleaned, leaves and stems then dried at a temperature of 40 to 50 degrees Celsius to 10% moisture content. Storage is placed in a closed container so that the level of drought is maintained. So we are talking about how Mium Sambilatu for medicinal plants at home. Hopefully the videos we present can be useful for all of us. Also watch our next video every day at 6 p.m. See you later and thank you for visiting our channel.